What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower, you can use them in every country, your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Bitcoins are generated all over the internet by anybody running a free application called a Bitcoin miner. Mining requires a certain amount of work for each block of coins. This amount is automatically adjusted by the network such that Bitcoins are always created at a predictable and limited rate. Your Bitcoins are stored in your digital wallet, which might look familiar if you use online banking. When you transfer Bitcoins, an electronic signature is added. After a few minutes, the transaction is verified by a miner and permanently and anonymously stored in the network. The Bitcoin software is completely open source and anybody can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Let's look at some examples of how Bitcoins are already used today. You can purchase video games, gifts, books, servers, and alpaca socks. Several currency exchanges exist where you can trade your Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Bitcoins are a great way for small businesses and freelancers to get noticed. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, there are no chargebacks or fees, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For your first Bitcoins and more information, visit weusecoins.com.
How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. That video was from 12 years ago. And what's so interesting to me is that most of that has not changed. Now, one thing that is notable is that the amounts have changed. If you look there, they're talking about paying fees and how much to pay for different products, and it's vastly off from where we are right now. But in a way, I think that's quite motivational, right? Bitcoin right now is hard to attain for a lot of people. At least the amount that they were showing there, even some of the transaction fees are hard for people to buy. Now we're sitting at $27,000 per Bitcoin. Back then, it was just a few dollars. So this, I think, is a pretty good explanation and stands the test of time for what Bitcoin is. Now, the uses of a tool change over time, so Bitcoin is used for different things now. I don't know if they could have ever envisioned Bitcoin getting to be as big as it is today with this kind of market cap, but I think that it is quite positive that we've come this far, obviously. And I'll show you more videos like this if you want over time from way back in the day. This had a lot of people looking at it, and this website only has, this YouTube page only has 2 videos. It has 25,000 subscribers because it brought a lot of people to Bitcoin. They did a V2 version a couple years later. I'll show that at some point. Now, Bitcoin, I think, again, we have to look long term. This is going to be a short video, but I just found this interesting. What if the 4-year Bitcoin cycle is just a myth and the price is actually driven by global money printing phases? And I think this is definitely true, that this plays a huge part in Bitcoin, right? One side is how much money is coming in to buy Bitcoin, and then one is how much Bitcoin is there to buy. That's what causes price to move. And this is one half of the equation, how much money is in the system. So this is something that we'll have to pay attention to for the next Bitcoin run. And that's why a lot of people think we aren't going to move up really significantly until the Fed starts cutting rates or the M2 money supply starts to move up. Now, let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.